Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Windward Buddhist Temple's virtual Dharma Service. We'll begin the service with the singing of the Vandana Ti-Sarana. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samman sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namandao, 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 Namandao. Namandao, 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 Namandao. Namo Amida Butsu. I recite Amida's name with deep joy and gratitude. I Gassho to Amida, trees and grasses and flowers all grow in great compassion. This light shines through all the world. I Gassho to Amida, flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the seeds sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. I Gassho to Amida, springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. I Gassho to Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gassho to Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I Gassho to Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Gassho to Amida. Remember the golden chain, kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I Gassho to Amida in the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the darkness of the night. I Gassho to Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I Gassho to Amida. Please join me in reciting the golden chain of love. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu.
Good morning, everyone. Let's put our hands together in Gassho for aspiration. Good. While not suffering yourself, seek to save others from suffering. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. This morning, I'd like to talk to you about a butterfly's lesson. If you go on Google, you probably find two different versions. One, the title, The Lesson of Butterfly. The other one is Butterfly Lesson. I'll read you by Paul Kaneohe, The Lesson of Butterfly. A man spent hours watching a butterfly struggle to emerge from its cocoon. He managed to make a small hole, but its body was too small to go through it. After a long struggle, it appeared to be exhausted and remained absolutely still. The man decided to help the butterfly, and while with a pair of scissors, he cut open the cocoon, thus releasing the butterfly. However, the butterfly was very small and wrinkled. Its wings were crumpled. The man continued to watch, hoping that at any moment the butterfly would open its wings and fly away. Nothing happened. In fact, the butterfly spent the rest of its brief life dragging around its shrunken body and shriveled wings, incapable of flight. For the man, out of kindness and his eagerness to help, have failed to understand what that tight cocoon and the effort that the butterfly had to make in order to squeeze out of that tiny hole were nature's way of training the butterfly and of strengthening its wing. Sometimes a little extra effort is precisely what prepares us for the next obstacle to be faced. Anyone who refuses to make that effort or goes through the wrong sort of help is left unprepared to fight the next battle and never manage to fly off to their destiny. The reason I thought I'd share with you the story of butterfly is that we all struggle in life, whether big or small, rich or poor, we all struggle in life. And sometimes, you go through everything going okay, and you get into an accident or illness, and you got to go through rehabilitation. But sometimes you're capable of it, and sometimes you don't know how your mind works. Sometimes it works under, and sometimes you struggle with it. We all do. That's the meaning of life, where we all go through a journey of life with struggles. If everything went so smoothly, it'd be boring, right? If you won all your games every time, it'd be boring. I'll give you another story, because I'm such a bombu, meaning a foolish one. I call myself a one dimension, meaning just like 75 degrees to my left and my right, I have a perfect vision of blindness, just like the horse with the blinders. Only see 30 degrees in front of me. You may call me selfish or self-centered, but sometimes we get that way because you always say, gee, why does this thing always happens to me? And you keep grumbling about it, but everybody has the same problem. In fact, somebody else might have a bigger problem than you. So just go on with your life and be glad that you have problems maybe, but you get through it. Every day is not a bad day, Some days you get a good one and some days bad, but you just live through life because everybody have to struggle with life. I'll give you another story by Travis Mills. You can look it up on Google if you like. He has a story on. After he got married, his wife told him he's pregnant, and he was so happy. And when he got that little girl, he said, "Gee, are we going to name the girl?" And the wife jokingly told him, "You stupid, you have a tattoo of your girlfriend's name on it." Then later on he said, "Nah, that's a joke. He doesn't have a girlfriend's name on a tattoo." But anyway, he went on Afghanistan for his third journey, or his last. Anyway, as he got off the chopper, the ground group troops went to scan the area for mine, and they gave him all clear. So no sooner as he left his backpack, the bomb went off. He lost his 2 arms and his legs. He ended up in Walter Reed Hospital, and he's thinking, "Gee, why me? What did I do? What happened? Why is everything happening to me?" And he tells his wife, "You know, if I were you, I would pick our daughter, sell the house, and move on. This is not the life I envisioned for you." And she said, "Yeah, I thought of that. But you know, the handicap seems enticing. No, I'm staying." So she stayed with him. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days after, the wife and the daughter came to see him again. Then he said a robot came to visit him, a marine robot. And he gave him a spiel, and he said, "You know, if a Marine can do it, I sure can do it. You know how dumb the Marines are. It's only a rivalry between Army and Navy, Marine, but I don't think that's true." But anyway, he put himself through his struggle, and it hurts like heck, but he managed. He kept on doing it. One day he decided to get off his wheelchair and do his best. It hurts more than his arm, but he kept at it. Now he's a motivator speaker. So, you know, it depends on your individual. Some people, either somebody motivate him to do it, or you yourself work at it to make better for yourself. One thing I will end with is, he said, you know, forget about revenge, because yesterday is never coming back. And my arm or my leg is never going to come back. So just move on with your life and do the best you can in life and enjoy life. Tomorrow is like a diary, all blank. And yesterday, as you write your diary, you know, you can refer to as your, whatever, I made a mistake, and you learn from it. But today is your present. Enjoy your gift for the day. Enjoy your present day and make the best of your life. Oh, one thing I gotta note too, it's nothing to pertain to Dharma talk, but while talking about diary, maybe all of us should write down where you're going to, like if you're going to fill up gas, write down filling up gas at what time, where you went to, and you keep yourself on track record of yourself, so in case something happened, you can say, oh, this is where I've been, or what days to keep track of yourself. Anyway, be safe and have a healthy journey. Thank you. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. With greed comes animosity, ignorance, pride, thoughts of self-benefit and discontent. With generosity comes loving kindness, wisdom, humility, thoughts of all others, and great joy. Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda. Well, thank you very much for attending this virtual Dharma service each week. We certainly appreciate your visits with us. In the meantime, we'll see you again next week, hopefully. In the meantime, please keep yourself healthy and be careful. Our speaker for next week is Joy Nishita, who is a board member of the Windward Buddhist Temple. Thank you. Goodbye.